This is Bizworld and I'm Adrian Seet. Bank Negara will tighten the overnight policy rate OPR by a quarter point for the fourth time in a row on Thursday. According to a Reuters poll, this as upside risk to inflation persists, as well as to support a weakening ringgit. The central bank started raising rates in May, even though inflation was within its target range of 2 to 3%. It has since hiked rates by 75 basis points to keep inflation in check. In September, inflation fell marginally to 4.5% from 4.7% in August. However, robust domestic demand and an accommodative budget pose a risk, and economists said all-time high core inflation in September indicated that it was sticky. The commercialization of 5G services by the country's telcos are underway, with the access agreements signed and sealed on Sunday. However, there is a risk the new offering could dilute earnings over the medium term. According to RHB research, 5G wholesale charges could weaken the telcos' earnings as 5G adoption is likely to be gradual, while the companies incur fixed recurring wholesale charges. In addition, the telcos could face challenges to monetization as existing 4G plans in the market are already very competitive with generous data included, while there is a dearth of consumer and retail 5G use cases. However, it noted that overall impact on Telecom Malaysia could be net positive, as the revenues from DNB for 5G fibre backhaul should more than offset higher wholesale fees incurred. Meanwhile, CGS CIMB noted the signing of the access agreements has provided further clarity on the 5G situation in Malaysia and helped dispel investors' fears. Homechef vendors nationwide can now apply for microfinancing of up to 75,000 ringgit with Agrobank in a move to empower home-based businesses. According to its CEO, Tengku Ahmad Badli Shah, to date, there are more than 5,000 Homechef vendors under Foodpanda.
Agrobank will be providing financial assistance in terms of soft loans to those participants, and for them to do the production and make the food available to the market through Foodpanda.
Earlier was the signing ceremony of the exclusive partnership between Agrobank and the food delivery platform. Applicants can enjoy moratorium for the first 6 months under its 50 million ringgit allocated Pemulih New Biz financing program, after which 3% profit rate will be charged for the 7th month with a maximum financing period of up to 60 months. To guide vendors, roadshows will be held at 9 states, including Kelantan, Sabah and Sarawak. United Overseas Bank UOB has completed the acquisition of Citigroup's consumer banking businesses in Malaysia and Thailand, while a similar acquisition in Indonesia and Vietnam is also planned for 2023. The acquisition is part of UOB's strategy to scale up its ASEAN retail business outside of its home market of Singapore. Once completed, the acquisition is expected to double UOB's existing retail customer base in the 4 markets to 5.3 million customers and add 5,000 people to its team strength. The consumer businesses comprise Citigroup's unsecured and secured lending portfolios, wealth management and retail deposit businesses. Citi and UOB first announced on January 14, 2022 that they have entered into agreements with UOB to acquire Citi's consumer banking businesses in Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam and Indonesia. Technology solutions provider Infomina aims to raise 32.4 million ringgit from its initial public offering en route to its listing on Bursa Malaysia's ACE market on the 25th of this month. Its managing director, Yi Chi Ming, said this via a public issue of some 81 million new ordinary shares at an issue price of 40 cents per share.
Although in Malaysia, there are many people knows about us, but in other countries, I think we need to establish the kind of brands, So going into Bursa is actually the first thing that, for the brand presence, and then also the working caps, that we raise. For me, is very extremely important.
Besides Malaysia, the company has a diversified portfolio overseas, including Singapore, Indonesia, China and Taiwan. 43% of the proceeds will be used for working capital and 23% to strengthen its research and development capabilities, while the rest will be used for regional expansion, branding, promotional activities and listing expenses. That's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Adrian Seet. Thank you for watching and stay safe.